Christmas, Cancer. I'm Lucy Ravenstone and welcome to my channel. It's December, guys. That means it's a time for celebration, it's a time for giving, but it's also a great time for transitions. Like, I love this time of year for that. It's the time of year where we start looking back on the year we've had, and we start thinking, what didn't work for us, what needs to change, and we start making those New Year resolutions in order to move forward. So I really like this time of year. I feel like it's a time when we all start just focusing on what we're meant to focus on rather than just going with the flow and waiting for that time. So this is great. I love that energy. So I can't wait to see what's in store for you, Cancer. So let's check it out. So I'm doing a reading with 2 decks for you this time. I'm just going with the flow. The layout I'm doing is just kind of what I felt was right when I started doing the readings. So yeah, it makes sense to me. Hopefully it will come through on the video. So let's see what's in store. I'm using 2 decks, my Archangel Michael deck, which I used in November if you followed me in November, and then also the Energy Oracle cards. I'm doing it like one of each and then together combined in the final row. It all makes sense as I'm doing it, I am sure. Cancer. Okay, let's see. Okay, I feel like that one. And that one apparently. Interesting. And that one. Oh, this is great. Okay, I'm loving it to start with for you. Great energy to start off the reading. Actually, it's kind of very similar to the reading I just did with Sagittarius, but it does make sense. It's that time of year. Like I said, transitions are just happening. Okay. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to do it like this. So your 2 rows have come out. That was kind of crazy. A lot of cards just jumped out for you. Which makes this go a little bit quicker with the shuffling. And I'm actually kind of loving how these are jumping for me. Like, they're just calling to come out. They are great cards. I actually really feel the movement. Oh, this one first. I'm really feeling the movement for you guys. So I'm looking forward to it. Yesterday I had, when I did the earth readings, it was feeling pretty heavy and I was just like, oh no, I was kind of looking forward to December readings, so this is not right. This is not nice. Obviously what comes through needs to be said, but you kind of want to have, interesting, you kind of want to have some goodness, right? And it was feeling a little bit heavy on some of those. You have so many cards come through for you that just kind of was like, I need to be heard. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's see what's in store for you. Okay, Cancer. So we have this situation is already resolved. So this is a card of you're on the right track. It's kind of like if you are waiting to figure out something that it's like, it's just there. You don't even need to figure out anything. What will be will be. So that may mean that if you are waiting to make a decision, if you are confused around something, that clarity will come through for you because it's just already in play. So I kind of feel like this will be a great time for you to just start ticking boxes, or making something happen that you've been waiting for to happen. I feel like indecisiveness will shift during this time for you and you're going to get clarity in all areas of your life, I can say. That's what it feels like to me. It's just, like open doors to clarity. So have confidence, again, you have 3 cards in this row because there's 3 cards in the row. All 3 of them say you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction, and go forward fearlessly, because this is have confidence. This is reversed. So how I read my Archangel Michael cards in reverse is pay attention. So have confidence. And then the next one is let go of fear now. So this is kind of like, don't worry, just go forward confidently. What's ahead of you it kind of feels like this is just the way it's supposed to go. So like, go with the flow, I guess. It's kind of like this is meant to happen. So apply that to any areas of your life where there may be either confusion or indecisiveness, or hesitation, because I feel like this is like go forward confidently, let go of any fears. This is the right track. This is right for you. Because then above we have the Sun card, and I kind of feel like you actually, this next row, it is feeling like perhaps that is the indecisiveness is in yourself, because again, it's like this is Sun card, it is in reverse. I feel like that the goodness is here, it's there for you, you're living it right now. So embrace it. I feel like have gratitude. I feel like your happiness is your foundation. I feel like because I'm kind of getting this visualization of the ground being where your happiness or where your joy, where your goals are rooted, it's in your foundation. So I feel like it's solid in that way. I feel like find the happiness in your security, if that makes sense. And I don't really understand fully where that can apply to, because it just feels like the solidness is where you will find your comfort. And when I say comfort, it's not like it's just comfy and content. It feels like this is your happiness. This is where it's going to. So I feel like this could be, again, if you're in relationships, having that foundation, making commitment, that's where your happiness is, because it's security that feels the happiness here. So with this being going forward fearlessly, I feel like this is comes with make a commitment, which actually you have in your deck in the next row, so that makes sense. Um, so yeah, make a commitment is that's going to lead you towards the joys that you're seeking in your life. She is bathing. I feel like your emotions she's sorry, I'll show you the card, because upright she's bathing in this and the sun is above her. So to you it appears like this. So how I am reading this is like your happiness is your foundation. That's how it visualized to me in this for you. And the water to me represents your emotions. I feel like you're bathing in the emotions, and it may be preventing you from fully. This is the gratitude part of this card for me, what I was feeling. I don't read these cards as they are in the book that comes with the Oracle deck, because that's not how I read. I'm very intuitive and I visualize and go by visualization. To me, the emotion, it's like I feel like that could be preventing you from seeing it clearly, or having hesitation there because you're letting your emotions get ahead of you. Perhaps, again, if there is a commitment here, that's the issue of, like, you know, for example, if there is an engagement, or you're considering getting engaged, or considering committing in a relationship, considering some kind of commitment in your life, I feel like your emotions is the one thing that's putting a damper on that, because you're thinking that this is too good to be true, and allowing that to come forward, or something like that. So I feel like that could be an obstacle for you, so don't let that ruin your chances. Because again, the next card is the Thinking Woman in reverse. Usually she comes through wisdom, but I feel like for you, because she is reversed, to me, it is sort of saying that your inner thoughts are not really truly to be believed, if that makes sense. Like your narrative and your emotions are kind of just getting the better of you with that. Again, we have hostilities in reverse, and I feel that's like basically letting go of any hostility, letting go of any. My son has just woke up from his nap, but I don't know where he's going. Um, letting go of anything that could be preventing hostility within inside you, because it definitely feels like it's internal, not external. I feel like this is a great time for you, that there is not going to be conflicts in your life as such. I just feel like this is you as keeping control of those emotions. Hello, baby cheese. I'll just give him a cuddle while we do the reading. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like with these hostilities and the Thinking Woman and that emotional aspect to the sun, I do feel like it's just, you know, letting go of fears and emotions. I do feel like emotions is in that as well. It's kind of just allowing them to go away, allowing them to sink away, because I feel like this is just causing you conflict within your own self. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. I feel like this person, this situation, like I'm fully feeling person here. I can feel some engagement with someone or some commitment, because that's coming through very clearly to me. So I will read it like this, that they are coming from a place of love. They are trustworthy. You can trust in this person's, their, what's the word? I can't think of the word now. You can trust in what they are bringing to the table, basically. So yeah, that's a great card. Definitely feel like this is really great for you. Make a commitment is reverse, so it's pay attention, do this. Make a commitment, go for it. That's amazing, Cancer. I am loving that. Pay attention to your dreams. It's trust your intuition. I feel like you know this situation is trustworthy. You know it's coming from a place of love. You know the intentions are pure. That's what the word I was seeking for that person. I feel like it's trusting what you know, trusting in your dreams. I feel like someone who's watching today may even, because I've had this come up in other reading as well, I feel like this is a time for intuition being high. Again, with all the eclipses and things that we're going through at the moment, our intuition is on point, and it's trusting in that. I feel like you know that. You're just allowing in some cases, the emotion to come into this, but your intuition is beyond that. you know what you know. So making the commitment based on what you know. Okay, so we do have indecision. So I do feel that confusion here. We have the indecision and man holding a heart in reverse. So I feel like there is someone holding out. Now, there's no gender tied to this. If you're into women, if you're into men, it does not matter. This is the heart to me. And I feel like there is somebody here that is probably pushing for something. This, if you're not in love, and this could apply for friendship or anything like that, but I feel like there's someone pushing here in some area of your life, and there's indecision with that for you. Pardon you, buggles. Um, and the guidance here is to not overthink. I feel like you're trying to strategize, you're trying to make it something more and greater, and this is you getting in your head, and you're just being told, like, this person is genuine, this is happiness for you, this is security, this is solid foundation. Don't let the past influence now. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. This is a different scenario. This is something else. This is a journey now that you're on. Embrace it. Show the gratitude. Be grateful for what you have in this time, because it's amazing. We have God is in charge. So this row is future. I feel like this is you moving into the future for you, Cancer. God is in charge is that you're on the right path again. This is kind of like, this is beyond your expectations. This is beyond you. This is more than you. This is like fate. This is fated for you. This is something you set in stone for yourself before you even came. This is God is in charge. Like, this is major. I get a sense of, for some of you, this is soulmate energy, twin flame. This is you meeting the one. I really get that. Again, we have care and connection, but I get it's not as, I get the sense of like, this is you needing to be the caring connection here. Moving forward, it's actually, because in this I feel like there's hesitation coming from you. I feel like this is you. Time for you to express that. It's time for you to let your guards down. It's time for you to be the one to open up within this situation, within this relationship, within this connection. It's time for you now to open up the caring connection. Focus upon divine and perfect health. So this card is in reverse again. Pay attention. This is about focusing on you. This is about getting a healthy balance within yourself. It may mean that if there is something that has been niggling on your mind, attend to that. If this is mental health, if this is an emotional struggle for you, it's seeking that guidance around that, I feel, moving forward, because with that caring connections in reverse and then the focusing upon divine health, this to me feels like there's something more here that perhaps that you need to address in order to allow yourself to be open. This can just be talking to a friend, seeking the guidance. It can be going to see someone professional, or assessing already, like underlining if you have mental illness or something like that, that's addressing those things in order for you to be open. Because I feel like that's something that in this day and age we shun upon, and we just we live and let live, and we'll let the past hold us and cling us back because we are not addressing it. So I definitely feel with that card, that's the feel. This is very much a card where it's like, attend to your needs in order for you to be whole. And this leads to 3 cards came out finally for you. So this is supposed to just be one row, and then we had all these cards for you. So we've got communication, we have rest and rejuvenate, and yin and yang. This is a time for you to celebrate. This is a time for you to let your hair down. This is time for you to embrace. That's how I feel with this. It's time for you to bring balance into your life. I feel like the balance has always been a focus. Like, I want to say, actually, I feel like the focus perhaps has been upon yourself, that it's really hard for you to allow yourself to let another person to have that equal balance, because I feel like that's what this is. And it's not balancing with someone else, it's balancing yourself in order to be open to somebody else. I always feel like that needs to be made clear, that we are always living our own lives. Even your partners are living our own lives, and we need to do our own work within that. So here, I feel like communication is healthy for you. Make sure you're expressing yourself. Go within so you know what you're actually feeling. I want to say that this is kind of a vibe I'm getting is similar to a get your thoughts out. I feel like if it's beneficial for you to get your thoughts down, and write down what you're actually feeling, to really see what you're feeling, so that you can get your thoughts in alignment, because I get this focus on emotions thing. But like, get them out, write them out. They don't hold as much power, and you can see also what you're thinking and feeling on paper so that you can actually grasp and get your head around that. Because I really get there's a little bit of confusion or a little bit of resistance somewhere within you, Cancer. And obviously, this is going to apply to many people who watch this video, that it could come in different forms for you. And that yin and yang is reversed. I feel like it is an imbalance, and perhaps that is something that's going to be a focus for you. I feel like there's an acknowledgement and an epiphany moment here. Like, that's the sense I'm getting with this, of you realizing, like, actually that is something I need to be working on, and actually that is where the resistance is coming from in my life, because I really get that. All three of these are paired together, so I feel like communicating with yourself, get in alignment with what it is that you want and need, and do your inner internal work around that. But this is a great reading, Cancer. I'm really actually excited for you, and I'm happy. I can't wait to see what's in store for you for 2022. So thank you for coming. Please can you like and subscribe to my channel, and follow my Instagram if you would like to enter a competition. I'm going to be doing like a competition to boost subscribers to get my channel out there, and I'll also offer some free gifts and things like that that I like to do for the Christmas period. So thank you very much, Cancer. Merry Christmas, and may it be a great one for you.